Well, it is November the 3rd here in Georgia, and it's been kind of a different season for me. I've kind of been bouncing around, exploring new areas, and then I got two big bucks on camera, and I was hunting hard for them. So I never even got an early season doe with my bow like I normally do every year. So tonight my brother and I are coming into this property, and we both have our bows. We're going to pack in stands and hopefully get a doe or two in range and put a good shot on it. So hopefully it all pans out tonight. We're getting in here a little bit late. The time change kind of had us messed up on our schedule. So we're going to get in here quietly, and hopefully some does come in bow range. I'm finally all set up. Getting in the pine tree was kind of a mistake because it was the loudest tree I've ever climbed. And I've climbed pine trees before, but it is the flakiest bark I have ever seen. But I made it up here, and it is like dead quiet right now. Like, I'm not even hearing a squirrel, which is good because the squirrels have been really annoying. But now I'm just hunting pines and trails. So hopefully there's not as many squirrels feeding around. And when I hear something, it's a deer. So hopefully one of us shoots something. I'm going to sit down and be quiet and hope a doe comes through. Well, that has been a long time coming. I've been going for about 2 months now, and I was trying to get a doe in the beginning of the season, and then I got a big buck on camera, and I completely forgot about getting meat for the freezer, basically, and I've just been hunting hard for a buck. And we got this permission for this new property. It's a small piece of property, and last night my brother and I hunted it for the first time. So this is our second hunt here, and it always seems like when I go after a doe with the bow, the craziest stuff happens. And this morning, I saw deer at first light, and there was a spike pushing some does around, and they didn't come in range, and I was starting to think that it wasn't going to happen. And then I turn around right now, and this doe's walking in at like 30 yards, and she turns and walks right at me, and I have my little GoPro camera up here, and I was trying to adjust it, and it fell off the clip. Well, she walks even closer to me and then looks right up at me, and I couldn't move the camera at all. So I'm just frozen here. And then she turned and walked the other way. And when I drew back, my string was over my camera arm. It was just one big mess. I didn't mean to hit her high. I hate doing that, but it went right through the lungs. I didn't even have to put another shot in her. But I'm shaking like crazy. Most people these days, you just see them shoot a doe and they're like, well, doe management. But it gets me worked up. But because of the way I was holding, my string was over my camera arm. So that's my excuse for hitting her high, but it was still a good shot. It exited out low. But I thought I heard one grunting, but I think it was her actually bleeding when she was walking in. So now hopefully one walks in for my brother and we can double up. But I'm pumped up.
Is the video good?
Video's fine. She jumped right back in the frame where it was at, so I'm like leaning over the camera arm like this. I'm not sure if you can see it in the GoPro. And I really shouldn't have shot. That's the first time I've done that. But
Oh, that's how you zoom? That's cool.
Yeah, it ended up being a good kill, but...
How is that for self-filming, though? Because, like, is that kind of hard to...
I need to get a remote, but, like, I cringe when I see people shoot one like that, where it's like a spine shot like that, but it was a lung shot. She twitched for a couple seconds.
Well, because it passed through the normally a spine shot just pokes the spine
down.
And paralyzes them. That passed through and got everything else,
too. It was a great shot. I just hate seeing that. You know, that I should have made a better shot. Well, we just got down here to her. My brother climbed down. He didn't end up getting a shot at anything, but as you can see, it's a really big doe, and the shot actually is not that bad. I hate that I hit her there. It's the first time I've done that, but it went straight down through the top and exited out down here, and I didn't even have to put another shot in her. She was out in a couple seconds, but we actually don't even have the key for the gate for this property yet, so we have to drag her all the way back to the truck, even though the road's right here behind me. So I'm gonna get her gutted, and then we're gonna get to work getting her out of here. That's the way to do it right there. Well, we made it back to the truck, all because of a gate we don't have a key to yet. We had to drag it like 400 yards. I say we, but he did all the dragging. I helped like the last 20 yards. But overall, it was a good hunt, and I enjoyed it. It was nice to kind of take a break from the buck and come out after a doe. So I think Sam's going to keep hunting this property for that buck he saw this morning. And I'm going to go back to hunting my buck. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. It's just a short video, but there's lots more to come. So give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. The gut trout is probably only like 90 pounds, but I'm not complaining. I didn't have to do any work this morning. Will you load my stand too?